this one we're going to start with the open E string and 2 on the A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. If we go on the next two bars, we're going to do exactly the same thing, except this time you've got X's. X is a little bit higher first of all, and then X is a little bit lower. I've just done this so you can hopefully see which hand should be doing which one. For the higher up one, I am using my left hand. The ones that are lower down, they're just kind of slapping on. Whereas before I said 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I'm going to go 1, left, right, and 2, left, right, and 1, left, right, and 3. We'll start slow and build it up. Hold together, 3, 4. This is the verse for part 3. This time you're playing the melody. Now you've got to rest on beat 1, so you've got to come in on 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, so it's really important in bar 9 that 5 is after 3. It's really tempting to play it after 2, but you got to wait longer than you think. It's after 3. Let's take it from bar 8 and just go over that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1. So when you go into bar 10, because you've got a half beat rest right at the start, you're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and so bar 10, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and... Let's try bar 5 right through to 12, the first 2 lines of that verse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Carry on. 1. Exactly the same. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1. 3, 4. The third and fourth line of that verse are exactly the same as the first and second. The only difference is at the end you don't have the chord the second time. We're just leaving that totally blank, which is cool because it gives you a bit of time to set up for the chorus. So for the chorus in part 3, you're on to chord duty. You're going to play an E minor. This is a slight variation from the normal E minor that you might know. If you wanted an E minor 7th, you could add a 3rd fret on the B string. But because we're not strumming the A string and the D string, we are just using the 3 thinnest strings and the bass note, open string. We're going to play it like this: a 3 on the B and a 4 on the G. Really easy shape to play, even if it is new to you. So we're going to start by playing our thumb on the fat string. We're going to play our index on our right hand, which is picking the G string, and then we're going to pick the last 2 together. So we've got thumb, index, last 2, and the rhythm's dead simple: coffee, tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. Same thing 3 times and then a rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. Then we do it on a G shape. hopefully when I say G shape, you know to put 2 fingers on down the bottom. I know all the books tell you to play G with 1 finger on the bottom, but it's always going to sound way better with 2. Then C, just a regular C shape, but again we're keeping our pinky on that 3rd fret on the thin E string. Same rhythm there. Ready? 2, 3, 4. I should have said the bass note is the 3rd fret on the A string. And then when we go into B7, sus4 and a B7, we have a rest on 1, the first half of 2. So we count 1 and 2, and then we are going to cover 3 7s. In fact, I just cover 4 strings, all on fret 7, with a ring finger 9 on the G. And I'm using a thumb and 2 fingers to pick these 3 strings. 1, 2. Now the 9 that I'm getting from my ring finger is going to change to an 8. I'm just going to switch finger, middle finger. Let's try that. Bar 27, in after 2. Ready? 3, 4. 1 and 2. And on that last one, I'm catching the thin string as well. You can strum it, or you can use a thumb and 3 fingers. Entirely up to you. Let's try the whole of the chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2. So this is verse 2 for part 3. This is the same chord that you started on in the chorus, but this time, because of what's coming next, I'm going to use my ring finger and my middle finger. In the chorus, we did coffee, tea, coffee, tea. This time it's the other way around. It's tea, coffee. And I'm going to play the T with my thumb on the bass. Then I'm going to use all 3 fingers at the same time to get the thinnest 3 strings straight back to a bass like this. 2, 3, 4. Tea, coffee. The only difference in bar 2 is you pick the high strings again. Try it one more time. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'm going to put my first finger onto the C, which is 3rd fret on the A string. These fingers stay put. And we're back to similar what we did for the chorus. We're going to go thumb, thumb, index, and the last 2 together. So we're going to go coffee, tea, coffee, coffee, coffee. So we're going to go coffee, tea. Then we're going to do it with no long notes, which is coffee, coffee, coffee. So we put that together from bar 31. 2, 3, 4. Coffee, tea, coffee, coffee, coffee. And then we've got a percussive hit. Rest, rest. And we've got a G chord. Now this might not look like a G chord to you. You probably think it's like that. But this G chord is just an F shape moved up 2 frets. So we're coming in with the thin 3 strings with our fingers just after 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the bass comes in on the first beat of the next bar. And 1. Now that's a dotted half, so that lasts 3 quarters. Which means the 4 and the 2 3s are coming in right at the very end of beat 1, and straight after that it's a percussive hit. So if we can pick it up from the last thing that happens on bar 32, which is the 4 with 2 3s, straight into bass note 5, and the chord with a slap. Let's pick it up on the end of bar 32 after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3 last time. And then after the slap, we've got an open 5. And the chorus again on the offbeat. Right? Right, so back to the end of bar 32. Let's play through this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we've got a D shape to an open strings for all three. Let's try and get through this. This is a tricky little bit, but once we've done this, we're home free. So end of bar 32 after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bar 35, so we've got bass chord. It's like the word hot chocolate. So there's a tiny little rest in there, quarter beat rest, so we're going to go bass chord, and then 2 bass notes again. So bar 35 is going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3 again. 2, 3, 4. So there's only 2 things happening here, a bass note or the 3 fingers all together. Let's pick up from bar 37, it's just the melody again, slight difference on the second half of this line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. If you just have a quick look at 39, you'll see at the end there's a 10 and an 8 that wasn't there before. So after 3, we're going to start playing on the offbeats, and we just keep playing on the offbeats. So rhythmically it's pretty easy. As long as you start the right one in the right place, it's really pretty simple. So let's pick up from that 10 after 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So that's 6 notes, just all in the offbeat after 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to take it to the 7 on the beat. Let's see if we can stick that on. So everyone jump in at bar 37. Rest on 1, remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Try that again. So jump in at bar 37, we've got a rest on 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Three. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to the next bar, same ending as always. Coming in after 1 on bar 42. 3, 4, 1. Let's try the whole of that. Bar 37, right through to 44. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1. 3, 4. Now you're into chorus. Chorus is always exactly the same. So there's nothing new. The only thing to bear in mind is when you finish bar 44, you hit a repeat, which takes you all the way back to bar 21, where you repeat the chorus. You do verse 2 again, and then you're into a chorus at bar 45, which takes you all the way to the end, and you repeat back to 45, so you're doing that chorus twice. So if we just look at bar 51 for the second time, this time we're going to play 51, 52 and 53 all in the one-er. Coming in after 2. Ready? 3, 4. 1, 2. 3, 4.